Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It is 9 o'clock and it's time for a Matt test. How you doing, Matt?
Yeah, I'm good.
I have been creating something...
There's a load of crap underneath my chair.
Sorry. I have been creating something new for a while. And it's coming out soon.
Is this your new trick?
This is my new trick.
Right, so maximum, absolute maximum 99%.
Well, I think this is up your street.
I don't even need to see it.
I think you'll like it. I'm going to perform a little set for you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to perform a little set, and I'm going to get straight into it. We're not going to be dicking around this time. I really want you to see this, because honestly, I think out of everything that I've ever created, this is the thing that you're going to want to put straight into your act.
I've heard that before.
We'll see. So, I was going. I was on the way to a gig the other day, and I stopped at a service station. I was with them, and they had these in like the WH Smiths. They're inspirational, motivational cards. You know, like when you go into a doctor's surgery and a dentist, and they have like motivational posters to try and chill you out.
Like the ones in our foyer downstairs.
Like the ones in the foyer. Yeah. It's basically exactly the same thing. It's
Okay.
you know, meaningful quotes for daily affirmation. And what they are, in essence, if I take them out, you can see, they're little motivational posters. They're shrunk down motivational posters. That's basically what they are.
Right.
And there's some positive emotions, there's some negative emotions, you know, there's a whole bunch of different stuff in here. But in essence, that's what it is.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to try and do something. We're going to
Right.
try and do something pretty cool. I'm going to try and tap into your head. I'm going to try and get into your head. Okay? So what I want you to do, I want you to think of a memory. Now, you don't have to tell me what that memory is. At no point am I needing to know what that memory is. But I want you to think of a memory. And then what I want you to do is go through the cards with the faces towards you and have a look, spread through, and find an emotion that you kind of feel when you think of that memory. When you've got that emotion, what I want you to do is cut it like that, so that emotion's on the face so you're looking at it.
Okay.
And then you look at that emotion and then put it on the table and put your hand on top so I can't see it. Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take that. Have you got a memory in mind? I'm going to look this way so I can't
have
see.
got a memory
And you don't want anyone to see it, not me, not the guys at home. Just, have you got a memory?
I have got a memory.
You have got a memory. Don't tell me if it's a happy memory or if it's a negative memory or a positive memory. Just get a memory. And there might not be the exact emotion that you feel when you think of that memory, but there's probably going to be something that's close.
Yeah.
And when you've got it, just...
Oh, I have got, yeah.
Yeah, you got something?
Yeah.
Okay, so look at that memory. Look at that, not that memory. Look at that emotion, right?
Yeah.
And put it on the table and put your hand on top of it. Well, we don't need the rest of them just yet. So that's all that's important. So, what I want you to do is think of that memory and think of how you felt. Think about whether you felt negative or positive. And I'm going to try and channel my inner Matt Cluley right now. I can see that you're smiling, right? Now you're smiling. That tells me it's probably a positive memory. It's probably a memory that brings you happiness, but it's not happiness. It's more than happiness. It's a memory that brings you, what's the word that I'm looking? It fills you full of joy. It's like joyful. You're thinking of joyful. That's the emotion that's attached to this memory. Joyful. Is that right?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, have a look at it. Joyful. There we go. You joyful?
It's a joyful memory. I wasn't here.
I was just going to say that.
You know, we're gonna see if we can go one step further right now. We're gonna see if we can take this to its next logical level, if that's okay with you. So what I want you to do is just cut. There you go, and complete the cut. So you're gonna cut and you're gonna complete the cut. Okay. I don't even know what you're looking at. Then take the top card.
Take the top one.
Yeah, and what I want you to do, you'll see that there's a quote on there as well as the actual emotion. There's a quote. Can you see that?
I can.
Read the quote a couple of times. Yeah?
Yeah.
Read the quote a couple of times and then pick a word out of that quote, but maybe make it a nice long word, something a little bit challenging, maybe over 5 letters. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Put it on the table, put your hand on top of it. Now, obviously, there's lots of different quotes, there's lots of different ways. You can examine them and they're all different. You're thinking of a word. I couldn't possibly know the word. Imagine the words in front of you.
Yeah.
And think of the first letter. Imagine it's written in neon and that first letter is shining brighter. And you can see it burning into you, that U right there at the beginning. It's a U, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Now think of a letter in the middle of the word. Ah, it's interesting. You went back and forth between like a V and an I. You settled on the... Yeah, you settled on the V.
Yeah.
At the end. Say that letter at the end over and over again. G, 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 G. Now try and say the whole word. Look at me. Say the whole word, not in your head, not out loud. Because if you said unforgiving over and over again in your, it would obviously be ridiculous. Did you manage to see what the emotion was as well? Some people don't look at the emotion when I tell them to look at.
I didn't look.
I think it's negative. I think it's a negative emotion. It's an emotion that in the past you felt. Outrage. Have a look.
Well.
Look. I love how you try to figure this
I
stuff out.
can't see anything.
I love how you. I just got them
really annoying.
I just got them from a shop.
You didn't get them from a shop.
From a shop, man. I really did. Look, I tell you what. We'll try it one more time. I'll show you how to do it. Right. I'll show you how to do it. Look, just take anyone.
easy.
Take anyone you want to. It doesn't really matter. But look, there's nothing. Look, no, we'll do it like this. You like take that. Look, what is it? I know you're trying to figure it out. So I'll tell you what. I'll look away. You're going to cut, complete the cut, take the card, look at the emotion, put your hand on it, and then only then will I turn back round. Okay. So I'll look this way.
Cut. Complete the cut.
Take the card.
Take the
Look at
card.
the emotion.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to think I mean, obviously I'm cheating, but I don't want you to think I'm going to cheat.
Yeah, how?
You really don't like that I'm fooling you here, do you?
No.
In fact, you hate it, right?
Oh, fuck!
You're thinking of hate.
Damn it!
Did you hide the
I tell you
card
what.
that
I tell you
much?
what. Yeah, there's other things on the cards as well. I tell you what. Just cut and complete the cut. Okay. This time, take the card and let's forget about. Have a look at the image on the card. Have a look at the image. Have you got it?
Can I show them?
If you want to, have a look at the image.
You got it?
Yeah? Now, obviously, every image is different. Like, this would be... What would you describe this as? You'd describe this as trees, right?
Like a forest.
That's like flower.
Poppy.
Flower, poppy type thing. That's kind of like the ocean, right?
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is interesting because that image, right? That image that you're seeing there, this is something you can relate to. This is something that you like doing. Ah, interesting. Okay, I see what this is. You've picked an image. You've picked something that you're relating to a hobby. You're relating this to like when you go biking and you like to drive around on your bike and you go through the mountains. You're looking at mountains. You're looking at mountains, right? And the card is wonder. Yeah, the image. Yeah, the card is wonder. That's what I thought. You look so annoyed.
Where is it?
There's nothing to see, dude.
Where
It's
is
not
it?
there. Look, I tell you what. Look, we'll try something else. Do you see that every single one of these has got a quote from a different person?
Yeah.
These different cards have got different people that have left quotes. There's entrepreneurs, there's motivational speakers, there's sports people, there's celebrities, there's business people. There's a whole bunch of different people here that have left meaningful quotes. What I want you to do is go through the names of the people on here and just pick one of them. But somebody you can visualize. So when you look at their name, think about what they look like, and when you've got somebody, just close them up and just put your whole hand on it. I don't want to know, but just find somebody, anybody. Again, I'll look away, but when you've got somebody, please let me know.
Okay.
You got someone?
Yeah, do you need it on the front or whatever?
Huh?
Do you need it on the front?
Do I need it on the front?
Like,
no, I don't care. Just shuffle them if you want to. I'm not bothered.
Shuffle them?
Yeah, shuffle them if you want. I don't care. Give them a mix-up. Sorry, didn't I say before? You can shuffle them as much as you want. You happy? Sorry, I should have said that.
Okay.
Yeah? I don't want them, so just hold on to them. So you're thinking of somebody.
Yeah.
I want to imagine their name here.
Yeah.
Think of their first name.
Yeah.
Think of the length of the first name.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a short first name, isn't it? Like 5 or 6 letters. Yeah?
Yeah.
Surname's a lot shorter though, isn't it?
Mm.
No, it's not. I'm really sorry. Think of the first letter of the surname. Sorry, I was looking at something else here. I was thinking the emotion that you attached to it. I'm sorry, you didn't see the emotion, but it was a much shorter emotion. The first letter, no, the first letter of the surname of the person you're thinking of is a C, isn't it? Is that right?
Mm.
First letter of the first name is a G. Interestingly, you went for like a celebrity, George Clooney. I tell you what, let's try something else. Remember earlier on, I asked you to think of a memory. Can you think?
Didn't even look at the back of the card.
I want you to think of another memory right now. Okay? But what I want you to do, Matt, it's really important. Give him a shuffle again. I want you to think of another memory. But what I'd like you to do is think of a memory from when you were a child or a teenager. It can be a positive memory or a negative memory. Again, I'm not going to ask what the memory is for, but you need to know two things. You need to be able to identify an emotion that you think of when you think of that memory. And more importantly, you need to remember exactly how old you are in terms of the amount of years that you are alive.
Oh, God.
Okay, so think of a memory when you were a child or a teenager and think of the way that you felt. Okay?
I have to know exactly how old I was.
Yeah, just how old you are. Like you're 52 right now, okay? So obviously if you're doing it, that'd be fair. Sorry. Yeah, when you've got that, what I want you to do is go through these cards and take out that emotion. So take out an emotion card that is similar to the emotions that you felt when you were that age. Okay, you don't have to tell me the memory, but I would like you to take out the emotion card. And obviously, like I say, it's important that you know the age.
Okay.
You got it? Take that out and give me the rest back. And you can show it to the camera if you want to, so they know the emotion, but do not show me. And then just pop it back. Just say stop. Say
Stop.
Cool, put it back there. And did you guys see it? Yeah, they saw it,
I
right?
showed them.
Good. Can you push it in for me? Okay, let's try. This doesn't always work. This one is a bit. We'll try. Can you do me a favour? Can you give them one shuffle and think of that memory? You don't have to tell me the memory, but think of the memory. And when you're happy that they're in no particular order, pass them back. You got the memory, yeah? Mm-hmm. Now I'm not going to change the order. I'm just going to leave them like this. I don't want to know the memory. I don't want to know the emotion, but I would like to know how old you were.
5.
You're 5. Okay. I'm going to turn over 5 cards one at a time. Okay. Tell me if you see your emotion. So this is card number 1. This is zest. Did you think of zest?
No.
Okay. Card number 2 is this one here, which is ecstatic. Did you think of ecstatic?
No.
Card number 3 is sincerity. Did you think of sincerity?
No.
Card number 4 is confident. Did you think of confidence?
No.
So not confident, not sincerity, not ecstatic, not zest. But this is the 5th one right here, yeah? Hold your hand out for me. You shuffle this card into this position yourself. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just think about how you made you feel. Think about how it made you feel. At 5 years old, I understand why this is an emotion that most 5-year-olds feel, because they're finding out about the world. They're finding out about all these wonderful things that happen in the world, which is why you feel wonder. That was the emotion you felt. And you shuffled that card into the 5th position.
That's annoying.
I tell you what, let's go one step further. Do you believe that when you think positively, positive things happen to people? Yeah?
I genuinely don't know how he did that.
No clue.
That's really frustrating.
But Matt, seriously, do you
What?
believe in positive affirmations? If you think positively, positive things will happen.
Yes.
Go through here. Take out any 5 positive cards. I'm allowed to see it. Take out 5 positive emotions. Emotions that you strive to feel on a daily basis, or emotions that you want to feel. You'll see that the positive ones are in colour and the negative ones are in black and white, by the way. That might help you. So fearless, that's a really good emotion. We've got love, that's a great emotion. We've got grateful, that's good. Okay, we've got patience. And kindness, that's great. That's 5 really good emotions. I do this quite a lot. Different people put different things, but I think that's great. Now go through and take out 5 negative emotions. 5 emotions that you never want to feel. Boredom. Quitting. Vanity. Indecision.
Don't ever want to feel that one.
Xenophobia. Kind of glad you went with that one there, mate. Okay.
Jesus, I got dark quick.
Well, they are negative.
It is very negative. It's about as negative as you can get.
Okay, we're gonna try and do this. We're gonna see if you can do this. We'll put the rest away. So I want you to think positive and really try and do this. Don't just pay me lip service. Really try and do it. I'm gonna put 2 cards down here. If there's one that you feel really positive about out of the 2 of them, if there's one that you have a kind of a positive vibe, pull it towards yourself. That one now. Okay. We'll do it again. We'll take another 3. This time, if there's 2 that you feel really positive about. You sure? Okay, this time we'll work on the negatives. Okay, I know you shouldn't feel negative, but if there's one that you don't like out of those 2, one you feel kind of bad about, push it away. Oh, no? Okay, you did well. And what about these 3? If there's 2 that you don't feel good about, push them away. These 2 right here, you sure? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Let's turn back to positive. It's much better to think positive. Is the one that you like, that you... And it's important that you make all the decisions here, right? Push one away, one that you feel negative about. Last choice. Your choice, top or bottom?
Top.
Okay. So this is your choice, right? Now, you really made those decisions all the way through, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You decided which ones to keep and which ones to get rid of. Here's the thing. I really do believe in positive thinking. I mean, you know that. I've got motivational posters all over the office. I go and talk as a motivational speaker. And I genuinely believe that if you think positively and you spend your life thinking positively, then positive things absolutely 100% will happen, and positivity will find its way to you. And you think negatively, then ultimately negative things will happen towards you. It's important to think positive.
That's very cool.
Isn't that great? We'll try one last thing. I've been going... How long is this video?
How many tricks does this thing have?
I've not even scratched the surface. I'm going to take out... We'll try one more thing. I know that you're a fan of Pete Turner, aren't you?
Yeah, I am a big fan of Pete Turner. Who isn't?
Is it over here? Yeah. We'll take love. What would you say is the opposite of love?
Hate.
Hateful.
Close enough.
Good. We're going to try and do one more thing. We're going to take this
Why are you talking about Pete Turner?
Well, because what you're about to see now is actually a Pete Turner routine. He's on the project.
Ah.
In fact, you might not realise this, but you saw something using these cards at Blackpool. You just probably don't remember because it was very late and you were very drunk. Remember when Pete hypnotised somebody last year?
With these?
Mm-hmm. Take the cards. Hold them as if you're about to deal
What,
with
they look like these were the...
Yeah.
Not just the routine, actually these cards.
Yeah, these cards. Right. Listen to me. We've got
Where?
Blackpool at the Magic Podcast meetup. Remember, Pete was running around doing. You were like,
I don't remember any. All I remember about the Magic Podcast meetup is meeting Danny Goldsmith and watching him do coin magic for an hour, and then after that, I'm just completely fucking blurred. Because while I was sitting there, people kept bringing me rum and cokes over.
yeah, that tends to happen when you're around. Right, okay. This is probably the most.
This Blackpool rum and cokes.
This is probably the most sought after positive emotion. And this is probably the most sought after negative emotion.
People,
for most
maybe,
people,
yeah.
So, you know, you managed to separate positives and negatives. We'll try and do it with all of these cards. I think there's like 26 or something. What I want you to do, this card here, and I really want you to do this. If you think it's positive, deal it here. If you think it's negative, deal it here.
You really can't see anything.
Because there's nothing to see. Right. If you think it's positive, deal it there. If you think it's negative, deal it there. But face down.
If I think it's positive, right,
Put it underneath the positive. Now, be honest with me. Did you actually think through that? Or did you just arbitrarily
No,
put
I
that?
thought about it.
It's a positive card. Positives are in colour. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, you're doing well. I want you to carry on doing that. Think about each card. If it's positive, deal it there. If it's negative, deal it there. Let's go. By the way, when you get about halfway, around about there, it's up to you. You're going to feel the urge to stop. At that point, stop. But it's up to you when you do that.
Is that about halfway?
It's up to you. Look, you can stop when you want to. You can keep going a couple. You can just keep going. At some
No, I
point,
think
you
that's
can.
about right.
Yeah? Are you sure?
I think so.
Positive? Do you want to go another couple, or are you okay?
No, there.
There?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to mentally, in your mind, change the positions of where you're putting the cards. So up until now, you've been putting all the positive, what you feel positive about here, and what you feel negative about here.
Mm-hmm.
Switch them round. So this
Negatives
time,
go
negatives are going to go here,
positive
positives are going to go here.
Okay. On top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why am I thinking about this? It's
Well,
a trick. Why am I getting...
Hang on.
It is a trick.
Do you know how many you dealt?
Why am I
Do you know
getting
how many
so
you dealt
into
in
it?
each pile?
Not a clue.
Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You dealt 11 there, which means there's probably one extra one there, I think. And let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so you dealt slightly more there than there.
More positive than negative.
Yeah, then you switched them over. How do you feel like you did?
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
How do you feel like you did? You put each card down. How do you feel like you did?
How the fuck am I supposed to know?
But you said, why are you thinking positive and negative?
I was like, I got quite into that, but I've no idea. Like, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. We know that this first card was correct because I showed it you, right?
Yeah.
But I asked you to start dealing positive cards here. And you did start dealing positive cards. And I asked you to continue dealing positive cards, and you did. And then, at some point, you decided to stop. And at that point, you continued to deal negatives all the way through to the very end. And over here, you started dealing negative cards, which you did. And at some point, you made the decision to stop. And at that point, you started dealing positive cards all the way through until the very, very end.
How the fuck does that work?
I have no idea.
You know what I really like? This is like an old school map test where you've got your little fool face on. You don't see this very often. These days it's like, yeah, I'm Matt and I'm an awesome mentalist. I do gigs. Back in the day it used to be, how did you do that? All I'd have to do is a simple false transfer and just make a coin disappear, and you thought you were going to like piss your pants.
How the fuck do you do that?
Which bit?
The last bit.
The last bit or all of it?
Some of the things that you did, I think I know how you did them. Because it's stuff that I've seen, principles that I've seen before. It's done in a very different way. But I'm sure it's principles that I've seen before.
I think you know what a 10-card poker deal is.
Yes, I
That
do.
thing with the 5 cards, that's a 10-card poker deal.
Yeah, I know that one. The one with the name, I've got an idea because you've used it before.
It's a similar principle to gossip.
Yes,
But
yeah.
done in a very different way, because
Very
I'm
different way.
not forcing you using a magazine page.
No. The word, I've no idea how you did that because I can't see any markings. Are there markings on these?
What if I told you that they're marked in 7 different places?
Fuck off. Where?
Okay.
That last one,
Yeah?
I've got no fucking idea how you did that. Not a clue. Do you know how he does that?
No.
I've got no idea how that's done.
This is not the time to actually go through how these are done, but pick one. This is not a trick. I'm going to show you how it works. Zest.
What's that mean?
Zest. You've got zest for life.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
So, do you see any marks on the back?
No. What am I looking for?
You don't see any marks, right?
No.
Now what I want you to do is I want you to think of each one of these squares as a letter. Now what I want you to do is look at that. If that was a letter, what would it be?
Oh my God.
What would that be there?
Are you fucking kidding me?
So, hang on. Tell me what that is.
Ecstatic. Fuck off. Is this Phil?
Phil Smith.
Yeah, I know you meant.
Now,
Fucking wonder. Oh my God.
now, imagine.
There's one underneath.
I think we've gone over time. Jack, I'll have to get you a taxi. Because Jack's still filming. Now,
There's one underneath as well.
yes, I'm about to go through that with you very quickly.
So you did a
So-
Charlier. Sorry, they
No,
stacked.
well, yes, they are, but this is the cool thing. Look, I want you to look at the emotions. It's an alphabetical stack. A, B, C. Anxious, boredom, confident.
Oh, hence that one, because there aren't any other negative words that start with an X.
You try and find. You try and find a. You try and find a what's it with. You try and find an emotion with
with an
X.
X.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's so clever.
Can you find an E for me? I'm going to show you something even cooler that you don't even realise. So E, F. Look for an F. H, A, E, F, G. I saw H a second ago there. H, I is indecision. There you go. I, J, K is kindness. There'll be a colourful one. There we go. K, H, I, J, K, L. There we go. Look for L.
Love.
No, L, M, merry. N, nervous. O, P, patience. There you go. Q, quitting. R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Perfect. Now, so, top line. We know the top one's anxiety, right?
Yeah.
Top line, anxiety. If I cut, what's that one?
Mary.
Yeah, okay, very good. Now, if I took this one and covered it up, how are you going to get the mark? Look at the next line down.
Fucking zest. Unbelievable.
Now, so put this one over here. What's that? Okay.
Oh, kindness.
Kindness. There you go. Now,
Fucking hell.
now let's try this. Imagine for a second I cut, let's make it nice and easy for you. So imagine I take this one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's got the mother of all book twist principle on each card. There's only one long word on each quote.
Mm-hmm.
What would be the long word? That
Unforgiving.
Unforgiving. Now look at the third line.
Oh,
down.
are you fucking kidding me?
So if we cut here, and I put this to one side,
Yourself.
What's the one long word that you can see on that quote?
That's crazy.
He's
a fucking genius, isn't he?
He is. Now, the Quran principle is built into the images. It's the same five images repeating. Look,
hell.
flower, tree, mountain, waterfall, ocean. Flower, tree, mountain, waterfall, ocean. But every flower is different from every other one. So it doesn't look like there's any repeats. But there are.
Wow.
So, if you take this, so you can do a tossed out deck, for example, using images, or that mark there will tell me what it is. That's an F. That tells me this is a flower. And then if I just go along in the cycle, the next one's going to be tree, so that's going to be a tree. So I can look at the backs of the cards and I know what the image is as well.
What?
Yep, so what's that? W.
Waterfall. Fuck me. What's S? Oh, is that C?
That's the ocean. Yeah,
C,
ocean.
yeah. Wow.
Also, that negative and positive up there tells you if it's a black and white or a colour image, positive or a negative image. So if I cut, what do you see there? A plus or a minus?
Minus.
Negative image.
Plus. Patience.
So if you don't want to look at the whole mark, you don't have to.
Negative. You can just tell if it's positive or negative.
And then the other thing is,
Wow.
underneath where it's the thing, do you see there? Those two there, yeah. KS. You see KS? That tells me the initials of the person. Yeah. MF. Matthew Floyd.
Who's Matteo Floyd?
Doesn't exist. That's the point. There's 21 names in here that don't exist.
So it's just is it 5, I'm guessing?
The same as Gossip.
5, yeah. That
Brad
you need.
Pitt, Matt Damon, Tom Cruise,
George Clooney,
and Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp.
So I can have you go through and pick somebody you visualise, and the only person that you can visualise, the only
It's the
5,
five
yeah,
that you
exactly,
can
and
pick.
then use the same principle from Gossip to get down to the name.
Wow.
Very good.
So,
Yeah, now you see it, you can't
oh,
unsee it.
you can't unsee it. You'll just see it immediately. Now it's going to pop out to you. But you were staring at those cards and you couldn't see the marks. And
was
you
looking
knew that there were
for
marks.
Yeah.
You were looking for marks and you couldn't see them. Nobody can.
And it doesn't matter which way up they
No,
are.
it's
on both
omnidirectional. It's
sides.
omnidirectional.
Fuck me. The guy's a genius. Did you tell him what you wanted and then
Yeah,
he came up with
and
this?
then he came up with the marking system. He came back to me and he's like, I think I've cracked it. I'm like, yep, you have.
Yeah, you have. Wow. That's so clever.
And you can have them in stack or not in stack. It's totally up to you. A lot of the routines I do don't require a stack. And then you just put them back inside here. That's all you need to carry around.
Have I got to learn that
Yes.
for Blackpool?
Mm-hmm. We're going to be demoing that on the stand.
He's broken.
There you
Huh?
go.
I think he's broke. Yeah.
What would you give it? You said at the beginning the maximum it's going to get is 99%, and I said I think this is some. I think that out of everything I've ever created, this is the thing that you would probably most likely do, because this is kind of like Stebbins but emotions. You're doing the same thing as Stebbins. Pick a card, you know immediately what the card is. Pick an emotion, you know immediately what the emotion is. This is what you do with Stebbins, but better.
I saw. Are you talking about when he made the guy lie down?
Yes.
Didn't he do like the one thing I remember him making that guy lie down on the floor. It's got nothing to do with the star sign thing, right? Because he did that on me.
No. Do you remember when he took
I
the guy's
remember.
ability away from him to read?
Yeah, he did like 100 monkeys thing.
That's this.
He did 100 monkeys.
Yeah, that's this.
How?
You get a bonus card. It's in the other room. You get a bonus card where the indecision card is all mixed around. So you just forced that card on him and then just did the top change.
So I remember watching that and just thinking, holy shit.
I remember you saying to me afterwards, is that real?
Yeah, I had no idea. I'd never seen. I know the 100 monkeys principle now, but I didn't then. So I'm like, well, how the guy genuinely, unless he was acting, which I don't. He wasn't.
It's just
you could tell.
It was just a force and a double lift.
Fuck. That guy was like, it blew him away. And everyone that was standing there with me. I remember that.
Well, we've got to go. Do you want to give it a rating?
Nope.
Give it a rating. Give it a rating.
Oh, man.
You won't let us leave till you do, Matt.
So we could do that. Obviously, it's a close-up trick. You could do that on stage. You can do it to a room full of people, because I saw Pete do it.
You could do this
You
on
could
stage
do-
and kill with it. You could do this close up. It takes up no pocket space and you're good to go.
If you are good at drawing emotion from people, I've nearly made somebody cry with a stack of billets and a Sharpie. So to be able to have a tool to actually draw emotions from people and get them to think of memories and stuff, like you're gonna be able to break people apart with that.
Give me my rating. Matt Jack's got to go.
Oh man, what time is it?
5 past 5.
Is it?
Yarp.
I'll start paying us overtime.
Exactly.
Wishful thinking.
Fuck.
I'm waiting.
Does it have your name on it?
It does on the packaging.
Where?
That's not the packaging. It'd be stupid to have my name on the packaging for the trick. It's the packaging that the trick comes in has my name on it.
Oh, I see. So this comes in a something else.
So this is what you would take it out of.
Right. Okay.
So it looks like the sort of thing that you buy in a shop. It's also got the crib on the back for like the force names and stuff.
I can't give it 100% because it's got his name on it.
Yes, you can. Come on. Come on.
But it's very good. That last routine, I genuinely don't know how you do.
Well, that's Pete Turner's routine.
I'm not
It's
not
his
ever going to
version
know
of
when
that.
am I?
It's-
Have you got? Can you teach me that one?
Well, yeah, I can teach it in 5 minutes. It's on the project. Pete's on the project for 2 hours.
Of course he is. For 2 hours. How long's the project?
Many, 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 many,
Many hours.
many hours.
Oh my god. So that's got to lose 5% straight away.
Jack's got to go.
So
Got a percentage.
good. What do you think?
It was alright.
It was all right. You're gonna be able to fucking destroy people with that.
Mhm.
Right. I'm gonna, just because it's got your name on the packaging, I'm gonna go 99.9.
You're an asshole.
99.9.
You're an asshole.
99.9.
I'll take that. I'll take that. 99.9. I'll take that. I'll take it.
Damn
I'll take it. I'll take it.
God damn it, that's good. I was looking for the marks and I couldn't see them.
No, you never will.
That's really good, dude.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
It's actually
Finally, I've come up with a good
you've
trick.
released something that, yeah, like I would genuinely, like, I'd be excited to go and do that. Can I have one? Can I have that one?
Yes.
Fuck. That's good. That's really good.
I'm going to wrap this up.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Go
Because
on.
Jack's got to go home.
My brain's just going, holy
Stop
crap,
trying to
what
keep
can we
it here,
do with
Matt.
that?
This is the most chilled out map test I think we've ever done.
It's because Michael's not filming it.
Crazy.
Guys, thank you once again for joining us on the map test. We'll see you again soon. I'll be back next Tuesday with probably a Craig test or a map test or some sort of test. But thank you so much for watching. My name's Craig from Magic TV, and this is Matt from Magic TV. Say bye, Matt.
Can I have it now?
Say bye, Matt.
Bye.
Down to the camera.
Bye.